Today's topic, we're going for it. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. I don't know why I struggled to say his name the first time around. When I hear stuff like this, if you don't know, P. Diddy's been accused of crazy stuff. So stuff that people have we've kind of known about, and I only say known because it's not like the allegations are like out of nowhere and it's like a surprise. We've been hearing about stuff from P. Diddy for the longest time about him. But yeah, he's got a bunch of allegations. Sexual harassment, the R word, the 4-letter R word, forcing himself onto people and committing crazy acts. Like, there's just a bunch of stuff. And then obviously there's like his ex-wife Cassie. She filed like a lawsuit against him for like some what was it? I think it was like physical violence and like sexual misconduct or something like that. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not even here to really discuss P. Diddy. It's more so just like that behavior. And I've just been thinking, like, how does someone get to that point in their life where they end up being like that? You know what I'm saying? That's like what I've been trying to consider. That's what I've been thinking about. And I know there's one YouTuber that I watch, his name's Ruslan. He said that there's actually probably more people who would be doing crazy stuff like that. It's just they don't have the access that P. Diddy does. So it's a thing of like access to excess. So having a certain amount of money, being able to go to certain places, and obviously because you're who you are, you've got different people around you, loads of people around you, people who want to be around you. You're able to have these parties with loads of guys, loads of girls, and stuff like that. And then I guess it's just a case of like, I don't know though. I'm thinking, is it like a moral thing? Is it just like you just don't have morals, or is it like is there more to it? You know what I'm saying? Like, in a nutshell, I guess, if I'm talking to like younger people who maybe when they grow up, they want to aspire to be great. They want to be a well-known whatever. It's like, what's the kind of advice and what's the stuff you tell them to be like, okay, cool, this is how you make sure that you can get where you want to be while maintaining your values or while maintaining who you are, so you don't become the person that does ABC. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is like, I'm just trying to figure out like what is it? How do you get there? We know, like with R. Kelly, for example, he spoke about it, that he did what he did, and we learned that those things had happened to him when he was younger. So it was like a abused becomes the abuser type situation. Obviously that doesn't make it right, obviously. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, outside of that kind of situation, what other scenario how do you get there? You know what I'm saying? Because then obviously if you know how you get there, then you kind of know, okay, cool, so then this is what I do to make sure that I don't end up like this, or this is what we do, this is what we tell people so that they know, hey, this is how you don't end up like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because obviously people, we don't want to be evil, right, as human beings. Even though obviously being a believer, I believe we were born in sin, and you know, Christ died for our sins and whatnot. But it's like, you don't wake up just wanting to do vile things like that. You know what I'm saying? So is it just like a situation where it's just like, he's just an evil person and he just felt like he could do what he wanted and get away with it? Or is it like was there a resistance? Was there an urge, but there was a resistance initially, but then over time his power to resist just dwindled, and then he ended up just started doing those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm curious about. Let me know what you think. How does someone go from just living their life or whatever to then eventually being this kind of person or doing these kind of things? Let me know in the comments below.